please eat your salads while I talk so you don't get bored. Good evening. Really, eat your salads. My name is Rabbi Michael Rovinsky, or as known by the teens, Rabbi Mike. A few thank yous are in order before I begin my remarks. A thank you to all of you for being here tonight, and to all those who helped make this year's A Light to Remember such a phenomenal triumph. A heartfelt thank you to our dinner chairmen, Adam and Rachel Luchansky, and Daniel and Jesse Lefton, who worked tirelessly to make this evening so successful, and to all the members of the dinner committee who made countless phone calls and put in extraordinary effort to help raise the necessary dollars for JSU, even in such a financially difficult time. Finally, a special thank you to my wife, Selena, who sacrifices so much on a daily basis on behalf of JSU. Thank you all so much. It was exactly 1 year and 1 week ago tonight that we had our inaugural A Light to Remember event. And I am so honored that the response to this year's event and our work with the teens is even greater than it was last year, as evidenced by all of you in this sold-out room. A lot has transpired since that rainy December 12th evening that was not very hypnotizing. That was an inside joke for those of you that were here. Aside from the thousands of miles put on my car, traveling to JSU clubs and events from Crossroads Preparatory School at Del Mar and DeBoliver, all the way out to Lafayette High School, our program has grown by leaps and bounds. Some numbers for your consideration. This past year, JSU St. Louis welcomed its 2 newest clubs at Crossroads Preparatory School and John Burroughs High School, bringing our total to 9 JSU clubs and a Jewish book club, reaching over 700 teens. In the past year, JSUers have consumed approximately 2,040 slices of pizza, 1,020 liters of soda, 120 sufganiyot, 230 potato latkes, 1,400 falafel balls, and 637 lattes at Starbucks. And all of it is possible because of your support. Our work would not be possible without the encouragement and financial support of the Jewish Federation of St. Louis, the Lubin Green Foundation, the Steinberg Family Foundation, the Kransberg Family Foundation, and most recently, the Silk Foundation, along with our honorees, people like them, Harvey and Dorit Iken and Alice Fasman, who live and breathe the JSU mission. So now that you are here, and hopefully enjoying your salad, let's be candid for a moment. Why is JSU necessary? Why bother with the schlepping the pizza, the countless hours of informal education? Why is the continued success and growth of JSU so critical to the Jewish people in general and the St. Louis Jewish community in particular? The bottom line is that everyone needs a place to call home, a community. For the roughly 95% of St. Louis Jewish teenagers throughout our city that are educated in our public schools, establishing a Jewish community on their own terms is difficult. The demands on their time are more pressing than ever. Keeping up with school, their social life, jobs, and family responsibility often leaves them zero time for exploration of faith and identity. And that's exactly what JSU provides in an environment that is familiar and safe to them, their own high school. JSU helps these teens from various divergent backgrounds get together every week to have fun, hang out, and get educated. But it's more than just about having fun and hanging out. As an organization, we have an obligation to arm these teenagers with knowledge and facts about their heritage. Because by the time they get to college, it may be too late. And it doesn't stop there. We aim to prepare the teens that enter our doors against the vitriol and anti-Israel sentiment that exists on so many major college campuses, so that they may stand up and fight against the enemies of Israel. We do this not because we think we should, but because we must. It is our obligation. As we know, the teenage years are a critically formative time in a person's life, a time when one's thoughts begin to mature, and attitudes about who they are and what they care about start to take hold. What chance do the 4,000 teens of our community have at leading Jewish lives if they don't begin to do so during their high school years? What is the Jewish future of our teens going to look like if they don't develop a sense of responsibility and pride in their Jewish identity? What is the future of our community going to look like if they are not educated and inspired as to the important role that they will play in Jewish communal life? What is the future of Jewish continuity going to look like, with an intermarriage rate in St. Louis well above the national average of 56%? And finally, what will the future of our Jewish homeland look like when 35% of Jewish teens polled today state that they would not view the destruction of the state of Israel as a personal tragedy? Ladies and gentlemen, 365 days a year, except Yom Kippur. Actually, we do Yom Kippur also. JSU is addressing these problems head-on because we don't and will never accept the status quo. That is what drives our team to toil on the front lines in the battle against assimilation and Jewish apathy, with a passion and a vigor that would make any military general proud. It is because our staff refuses to simply accept the status quo that we collaborate with BBYO, NCSY, and any other Jewish teen-oriented organization that desires to connect, educate, and inspire teens in our tradition. We will not accept losing any Jews to assimilation or apathy. Therefore, we are committed to expand JSU's presence, both quantitatively and qualitatively, in the high schools of our community. We are redoubling our efforts to raise sufficient scholarship funding to send as many teens as possible on the Jerusalem Journey and the Jerusalem Journey Ambassador Summer programs. These highly subsidized Israel Summer Adventure programs are transformational, life-changing experiences in every meaning of the word. JSU staff engage every teen we encounter knowing that igniting their passion and commitment to a strong Jewish identity and to Israel is our responsibility. Because, my friends, it is our responsibility. As long as there are Jews not connected to their Judaism, we will not sit back and accept it. Not a day goes by that doesn't have JSU staff texting, Facebooking, emailing, and meeting with JSUers wanting to learn more about Judaism and grow in their Jewish identity. And while 700 teens may sound like a lot, we simply cannot accept that this is the best we can do. There are a lot more teens that must be connected, educated, and inspired. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot afford to lose today's Jewish teens to apathy and assimilation. They are our future backbone of the Jewish community, future leaders of our federations, JCCs, Hillels, schools, day schools, synagogues, and temples. JSU must continue to meet the ever-growing needs and demands of our community. Your partnership already has, and with God's help, will continue to truly change the Jewish future. Thank you, and before I introduce you to the sights and sounds of JSU, while you continue to eat your salads, hopefully, I just would like to ask Rabbi Gershi Meisel to please stand. Gershi joined the JSU team this year. He moved here with his lovely wife, Tzipi, from New York, although he's originally from LA, that's why I hired him. And in 3 short months, he has already been a tremendous powerhouse, drawn the love of the kids, and we're looking forward to great, great things from Gershi and Tzipi. Welcome to the team. Please direct your attention to the screen for a brief look at some of the many faces of JSU.